Do you or someone you know suffer from an inability to align your values with your actions, deal with conflict, or mentor others? Speak with your doctor or student advisor about MO 321, where you will learn all of these things and more. Please do not take if you are suffering from any PTSD from MO 300, do not want to learn about yourself and your peers, or do not have a desire to be successful.
Sure. My top 4 values are being studious, being generous, being close with family, and being close with friends. And in the past 2 days, you said? Well, friends, definitely, being studious, and what was my second one? Was it being generous?
It's a deep question to ask about this one. Top 4 values: honesty, perseverance, sort of respect.
Company response. I'd say it's more about the company response.
Teamwork isn't really a value. It is.
It can
I
be.
don't want to spend too much time talking about why sustainability.
Can I try this question over?
Okay. Honesty. I've done it in the past 2 days. Definitely spending time with friends. I've done it. Hard work. I've done it. Sort of. And what are my values? Spending time with my family, and I have not done it. Are those 2 separate questions?
It's not cheating, you're just sharing, reading information that you then talk about in class.
I would say my business side tells me that we shouldn't pull it, but my human side tells me that we should pull it.
I think that neither option is good, and I definitely don't want to be someone who pulls the lever and is directly responsible for killing someone. However, that is killing 1 people as opposed to 4, and so I think that I would pull the lever.
I would. Oh my god. I think I would have a lot of trouble pulling the lever because then I would feel like I killed 1 person, whereas if the trolley just kills 4 people, I had nothing to do with it. And then I think that's the wrong answer, but it wouldn't weigh as heavy on my conscience, I think.
I would pull the lever. I think 1 is better than 4.
Yeah.
Avoid for sure. Only when necessary.
Most of the times, no, but I think when I really need to be, I can be assertive, but not confrontational.
It depends on the situation. I like to stay away from confrontation, but sometimes, obviously, you have to be in confrontation. But I do not consider myself a confrontational person by nature. Yes.
I believe leaders can be educated by experience, which does not necessarily have to be in a traditional educational setting.
Leadership isn't necessarily something you teach. It's more of kind of the skills that you get in everything other than your education, kind of the experiences you have. So,
My 5-year plan is to go where the wind takes me.
That works out.
I hope it does too.
Great question. Trying to figure that one out. Go to work and figure it out from there.
Oh my god, this is like what my grandma asked me at Thanksgiving. I don't know. Hopefully I get a job and then end up going to grad school to get my master's in public health.
I'm not sure who Linda Ham is, to be honest. So.
Oh my god, I don't know what Linda Hand is.
I do not know who Linda Ham is.
I would say, that's hard.
Whichever one you can learn more from and the people you like more.
I think you weigh the pros and cons of each and really go with your heart and see which one you want more.
So before MO321, I really wouldn't trust anyone about most things. I always had a they're trying to trick me kind of mentality, and it really made everything difficult, including being in groups or functioning in general. I didn't know what my motivations were for working, and after taking this class though, I began to trust people and their ideas a lot more. I saw the benefits of allowing other people to take on significant roles in groups and learn how to monitor progress without micromanaging. And I know I didn't value anything beforehand, I just didn't know how to incorporate those values within my work. MO321 really brought light into my life, and it really made my life worth living to its full extent.
Before taking MO321, whenever I was mentoring someone and they would ask me a question, I would just answer it right away. And now after taking this class, I understand the value of giving them a helping hand while they find the answer for themselves. Not only do they learn more this way, but it also gives them more confidence in their abilities, and they'll be more successful in the future like that. For example, as a Spanish tutor, I use this technique all the time now. Whenever a student asks me how to say a certain word or a question about grammar, I make sure that they think it through themselves instead of just answering the question right away. Often they're able to answer their own questions without me even having to say anything or with minimal prompting from me. Once they get it right, they're much more excited and proud of themselves than if I'd simply just told them the answer. This class taught me that it's my job as a mentor to give them encouragement and step in when my help is needed, but not just spoon feed them answers. Lastly, MO321 also taught me how to be a good mentee. I never thought much about how to be a good mentee. I just thought it was a mentor's job to teach you whatever they knew and for you to learn that. But in this class, I learned that if you want to have a successful mentorship experience, I need to make sure that I'm reaching out for the things that I want as a mentee.
Before MO321, I found myself to be an avid climber of the ladder of inference. Although I didn't know what that meant at the time, I would essentially form false conclusions after selectively choosing a piece of data and making assumptions about it, while ignoring many alternative conclusions that could result from choosing a different piece of data. Not only was I climbing the ladder, but many of my friends had their own ladders that they would climb. As a result of our ladder climbing, we got into many conflicts that could have been avoided if we had performed a simple due diligence of our logic before confronting someone with a false conclusion. But after MO321, I've put my ladder down and started making my own conclusions that are formed by fact before taking action. I've even convinced some of my friends to put their ladders down as well. As a result, I've noticed a significant decrease in conflicts, which has allowed us to have much more fulfilling relationships. I would strongly encourage anyone to take MO321 to help put their ladders down.
I always thought leadership was guiding a team to tackle the task currently at hand. Planning far ahead and motivating others long term was not something I had to consider much in my previous leadership roles. I operated more on a day-to-day basis and only focused on what was directly in front of me. After taking MO321, I now see that a large part of leadership is setting a long-term vision and inspiring others to believe and work towards improving that vision. MO321 taught me a strong vision refers to fundamental values that every individual can relate to and is framed while using visionary language. A good charismatic leader is able to form strong visions and get those around them to not only work towards a common goal, but also go the extra mile and use their discretionary energy. Setting a vision in my personal life is something I have tried after seeing in class how effective it can be in organizations, and so far it is working very well for me. I'm extremely happy I took this class.
Side effects may include enjoying public speaking, managing effective teams, excelling in life and work, immense withdrawal post-treatment, confronting conflict, increased self-awareness. Do not take with Astrafan or operate heavy machinery. If you are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant, please consult your academic advisor to find out if MO321 is right for you.